What's up YouTube? This is GeForce from Bioside Gaming with a review on Helldivers 2. I first became interested in the game when I read it outsold Palworld. The idea of a 4-player co-op game to stomp bugs and robots sounded like a cross between Starship Troopers and Terminator. The game is available on PC and PlayStation with crossplay. After a very rough start with server instability and lack of server space for the 400,000 plus players on PC alone, Arrowhead increased server capacity, installed an AFK kick, and things improved greatly from there. At one point I waited up to 90 minutes in queue just trying to get into a server. It was very random on how people got into the server, but later on Steam invites and joining through Steam helped to get into the game. First and foremost, this game is a lot of fun. It's meant to be a co-op game but can be played solo. Blasting bugs or terminids and stomping robots or automatons is a great time. Playing with a group of friends in Discord also helps with teamwork and coordination of objectives and logistics. I think that this is the thing I like the most about this game is coordinating attacks and completing objectives to extract under some of the worst conditions. If your team works well together, you can complete missions at any level. There are 9 levels to Helldivers. They are trivial, easy, medium, challenging, hard, extreme, suicide, impossible, and Helldivers. Be sure to watch the entire intro. It is hilarious and sets the tone for the game. You start off in the training missions on Super Earth, teaching you the basics on how to play the game. Once you complete your training, you are off to either 2 fronts to the Galactic War. One front is the Terminids, an insectoid race hell-bent on killing you. They have more than 10 different types of bugs. The smaller scavengers will melee attack you and slow you down. The hunters will dodge your bullets and try to flank you. And the stalkers are invisible, although you can see their outline, and will quickly kill you if they touch you. There are some medium armored bugs that hunker down when you shoot at them, and your bullets will ricochet off them. The bile spitters will spit and spew acid vomit all over you. Then there are the chargers. No one likes these giant bull-like bugs. They will chase you down, trample you, or crush you between their head and a rock. The biggest boss for the Terminids is the Bile Titan, a giant spider-like monster that spews a long-range acid vomit. They are frightening, and when you see their shadow in front of you, your time as a Helldiver is limited. What's kind of messed up about the Terminids is that they were being farmed for a substance that was valuable to Super Earth. Think life-saving fossil fuels. They were genetically engineered and basically revolted and got loose to attack the good citizens of Super Earth. So the object of the game is to spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy, whether they want it or not. Apparently Super Earth is not the Earth we know, but a new planet that was settled by humans after the demise of Earth. The fascist undertones of spreading managed democracy to the universe gives off a Starship Troopers vibe. Helldivers' lore is described as follows, and I quote, "Managed democracy utilizes computer-aided voting software, which citizens are asked to answer several questions, and the outcome of their vote is decided upon by computer. This removes the uncertainty that existed in the old systems where voters didn't understand fully what they were voting for, giving us managed democracy." The lore goes on to describe, quote, "Certain weak-willed individuals have likened this system to a personality test, but it's much more thorough. With it, the unimpeachable Federation can determine your innermost thoughts and feelings and properly select the correct leadership for true citizens who have earned the right to vote." The rhetoric continues with, "Slanderous opponents of our mighty Federation have suggested that our state-of-the-art voting machines can be tampered with to rig elections. This is a dangerous lie that supposes that our technology is somehow fallible. It is also incredibly illegal to express oneself in this manner and punishable by lifelong imprisonment or death. Disregard and report anyone who are making these statements, as they've likely gone mad or had their brains hijacked by our enemies."
Should have like a base defense.
The other faction is called the automatons, and they evolved from humans to cyborgs, and are made up of, quote, Traitors can manage democracy.
Can't turn
Who
to
champion
dirt
socialism, the weakest political ideology. These humans augmented themselves in an attempt to match the naturally stronger and smarter soldiers of the Federation-approved democracy. It appears these hippie scumbags have taken the next step and sacrilegiously shed the remainder of their humanity to become full automatons. Their socialist leanings have obviously been baked into their program. The automatons have 10 plus types, ranging from the grunt robots like raiders with machine guns or rocket launchers, to medium-sized robots called marauders and brawlers. There are also berserkers with chainsaws for hands, striders, think Star Wars chicken walkers, to heavy devastators and rocket devastators that will ruin your day. The Hulk heavy armored bot can carry a flamethrower that will light up your Helldiver unless you shoot it in its weak spot, the glowing red eye. The boss level baddie here is the Annihilator tank, which can be defeated if you hit it from behind in its heat sink. Now that you're a fully fledged Helldiver cadet, you can begin with basic armor, an assault rifle, pistol, and a grenade. Once you earn some requisitions, which is in-game currency, you can purchase stratagems, which are things like weapons, orbital or airstrikes, defensive turrets, supplies, and reinforcements. The first support weapon you can obtain is the machine gun, and it has some armor-piercing capabilities, but will not penetrate heavy armor. You also have a precision orbital strike, which can rain down freedom onto a specific target. Each player has their own ship that they operate. Each time any player on the team finds samples, which is the loot in the game, those samples can be used to upgrade their ship to enhance their stratagems. Those enhancements can range from shorter cooldown times for orbital strikes to faster rearming of Eagles, which are strike aircraft, to more ammo and the like.
Dropping
The
package,
samples
that's what
consist
I
of three
tell the
types.
ladies.
Common, which is found on all difficulty levels. Rare, which is found on
why are you
medium
single?
level 3 difficulty and above. And
Just kidding.
super rare, which is found on suicide or level 7 difficulty and above. These are secondary currencies used to upgrade ship modules to improve the efficiency of different stratagems. There are 18 ship modules that can be purchased. Medals can be earned by completing missions and finding them in random places on the maps. These medals are a third form of currency that are used to purchase weapons and armor and other cosmetic items. These medals are spent in the War Bond menu, think Battle Pass. Finally, there are super credits, which can be obtained by finding them in random areas on the map, purchasing them with medals in the War Bond section, purchasing them with real cash. The super credits can be used to buy premium War Bond or cosmetic armor items in the super credit store. These items rotate every couple of days, so if you see something you want, you should purchase it as soon as possible. There is a premium War Bond which can be obtained by purchasing the Super Citizen DLC with real cash, about $20 more than the base game. Gathering enough from the maps, buying them with medals in the basic War Bond section. Once you obtain 1,000 super credits, you can buy the premium War Bond. The Super Citizen DLC gives you an exclusive armor and cape, a MP98 night weapon, the premium War Bond, Super Citizen status, which is a flex listed to your Helldiver's name,
I shot a
and a stratagem hero game which can be played on your ship.
Flung me into a pile of fucking.
You do not have to purchase this version, as you can obtain most of these equivalent items in the regular War Bond. If you decide to buy the base game and want to buy the premium War Bond, you can for around $10 cash or 1,000 super credits. Most of the weapons on the premium War Bond are side upgrades from the weapons that can be purchased in the regular War Bond. One example is the SG-225 Breaker Incendiary Shotgun, which is similar to the SG-225 Breaker Shotgun. The Incendiary has more ammo and ignites targets and your teammates on fire, but it causes half the damage of the SG-225 Breaker Shotgun. Once you finally deploy into the battlefield via Hellpods, think Halo ODST, you must complete the mission objectives and extract from the planet. You can also collect samples or loot, medals, and super credits located around the map. If you do not extract, your team
big
does not
guy.
get anything that was picked up during the
shit.
mission. It is important to remember that anything picked up
Get outta here.
is shared with all of your teammates. So the hoarder in your group
God damn it! I keep missing
gets
that
24
fucking
samples,
ball.
oh shit, I just got run
4
over by medals, something.
How many do we
1,000
have?
requisitions, and 100 super credits.
8.
Everyone on the team gets the same thing.
I see a nest.
This encourages
this
teamwork
direction.
to complete
I
the
didn't
objectives,
grab
so you can
anything.
earn medals, XP, and
I don't know if you got
requisitions,
You
anything.
didn't call in any
as
of
well
your
as
shit?
collect
No,
the
I
other
didn't
loot to
grab
help
any
buy
samples.
stratagems
Oh,
and
there's a
upgrade your
charger
ship.
here.
Oh.
There are also secondary
charger after
missions
me
Yeah,
still.
that can
stalker over
gain you
here.
further XP and requisitions,
I bet
as
you
well
the
as
nest has gotta
destroying
be one of the
terminid nests
things.
and automaton facilities. Completing the mission will
The
gain
nest-
you
the
more
stalker nest do
of the
count
2
for
basic
the,
currencies in the game, medals and requisitions.
Oh, fuck.
Teamwork is also
Where'd you
encouraged by
guys come
some of
from?
the support weapons, like the recoilless rifle and the autocannon. If your teammate wears the backpack with the ammo and stands next to you when you are shooting, your fire rate will be dramatically increased, helping you take down the larger targets quickly. Also, you can bring additional support items after the cooldown and let your teammates have the additional supply pack, guard dog rover, heavy weapon, etc.
Alright.
There are also boosters that can be purchased in both war bonds. These boosters have unlimited uses and they boost the entire team with that ability. These abilities are the Hellpod Space Optimization, which fully stocks each Helldiver with ammo, grenades, and stims, which are heals. Vitality, which improves resistance to injury. UAV Recon Booster, which increases all Helldivers' effective radar range. Stamina Enhancement increases the stamina capacity and recovery, probably the best booster. Muscle Enhancement allows Helldivers to traverse difficult terrain with ease. Reinforcement boosters increase the number of available reinforcements, or think respawns. Flexible reinforcement budget reduces the time until new reinforcements are granted once they've been
Body and
depleted.
the turret.
You can effectively load out your team with synergistic stratagems and boosters to help them complete the mission. Make sure that you teammates use different boosters as they don't
15
stack,
seconds.
but the possibilities are
Oh,
endless.
there's G.
One super caveat is that friendly
Nice, we did
fire
it.
is
picked up the
always
samples,
on,
right?
and you can kill your teammates by dropping orbital airstrikes too close, or if you're shooting an enemy and they run in front of your fire, or
I'm dead.
your auto turret.
4 samples.
Mortar
up,
sentries
2
are
samples
notorious
on
for
me.
killing teammates,
Just pick them up
and they
get
do
on.
not care
Chargers.
where your teammates are. They are just
I've got
targeting the enemy,
I've got
and if you are
samples.
too close to the enemy, you may be blown up.
Yeah.
This
Oh
leads
my
to
God.
some funny
Holy
moments
fuck.
as
I
teammates
peeked on
panic
that
and
mess.
drop cluster
Jesus
bombs right on
Christ.
top of his or her
Better
teammates
clean up that
to
mess,
kill
you
the enemy.
spider bitch.
Helldivers 2 is a 4-player co-op that's really a lot of fun to play with others. It has a sense of humor that doesn't take itself too
Best is send in,
seriously.
like 2 or 3
The
pelicans
gameplay
and have a
can be
couple of them just
fast-paced
hover
run and
shoot
gun
shit.
to
That would be a
stealthy,
good idea.
trying not to get every terminid
air
or
cover for the
automaton
landing zone.
on the planet chasing you down trying to kill you.
Wow, we did
It can
all
be
of the
quite
extra
intense when you're trying to
optionals.
extract
Yeah.
while being overrun.
Did we get all
Making the
mess?
right
Might have got
decisions
all
and
the
running
mess.
away
Yes.
while
Look at
dealing
that.
timely damage to
Damn.
enemies can be a super rush. I highly
Suicidal?
recommend this
Not
game,
bad.
especially if you play with
Mm.
friends, as you will all end up having a good time spreading managed democracy across the galaxy.
Suicide can be
I
fun.
plan to make a guide on how to play the game from the beginning so you can learn from my experience and become a badass Helldiver,
Wow.
curb stomping
Nice.
bugs and bots. Good
That's some
luck,
good
and try
sample
not to die out
collection.
there,
Oh,
Helldivers.
look at that.
I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something. If you did, give it a like. It helps spread managed democracy to other
No
YouTube
achievement
viewers.
for finishing a
This is
Helldiver
GeForce
campaign.
from Bioside Gaming, and we'll catch you
Look at
in the
that.
next video. 15 kills
So-
for democracy.
I was